Hello everyone, welcome back, and we are Tiny. This is only a temporary state. Okay, that's the way I came from. So welcome to the second half of the Ancient Burrow, where we are in terrible danger. Thanks to the fact that we're just going to have to deal with having greatly reduced defense for a while. So the point of this next leg of the dungeon is to find the three slate pieces, and we already picked up one of them. So we're just going to have to scour the rest of this place for the other two. We need them to solve a puzzle that was a touchscreen puzzle on the Vita, but they figured out ways around it for the Steam release, or even for those who don't feel like using a mouse. Oh my, that's a lot of damage. Well, this is the incredibly wrong place, and that was the incredibly wrong move. And this is where we actually need to go. Let's bring Adol back to life. Okay, now we can, regrow, I guess? However you want to put it. Frankly, none of the other environmental stuff in this game has these kinds of debilitating effects on us. Also, I tried to stand still to regain hit points, but then I remembered we're underground. Photosynthesis doesn't work here. Yeah, I actually found out how skill leveling works. Each use of the skill gives you one skill experience toward the next skill level, and the skill levels go up to 3. So in order to, say, level up Karna's homing shot, I need to use the skill about 200 times. There are accessories later that actually increase the amount of skill experience you get from using skills, but that's not for a little while. I think we can afford to burn a potion. You know what, let's just move on. And this just leads us to a resource point. No, hit the rocks. Anyway, skills used by non-controlled party members do actually count towards their skill experience. Okay, nothing over there. And the fact that my commentary is a little bit sparse is kind of the weakness of having long dungeons in an Ys game. Because Ys dungeons, with a couple of exceptions, have never really been fiendishly clever. They might have a couple of puzzles, never more than a couple, generally. They're more or less just exercises in navigation. The environmental stuff in this game kinda helps. But not, like, hugely. But dungeons do become more complex as the game goes on. Anyway, the skill we picked up for Karna, Mistral Spin, is actually the spin kick she uses to dispose of a couple of monsters when you first meet her in Ys Mask of the Sun. And hey, a large room again. Monument, and now we can get rid of these monsters, no problem. I mean, they still hit for 70 damage, but not much we can do about that right now. I'm rolling as fast as I can, everybody. Now, if I'm right, this takes us to the next slate fragment. Eventually. Small legs does not make for fast travel. And that's the last we have to use of the warp bracelet down in here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to level up Sonic Slide by the end of this dungeon. And that's all three of them. Now there's another monument near here, so we can use that to just warp back to the puzzle door. Stupid analog sticks, do not defy me! That won't be a problem. Okay, you just use the analog sticks to rotate these things if you're using a controller like I am. And there we go. Yeah, for some reason it's set really low, but... Really? First time, Durin. But yeah, it's Lemnos.
Remnos. No.
Why, yes it is. Oh, and I totally forgot how to fight this boss, so, I can't really guarantee anything good looking. Okay, basically he's invulnerable from the front and the back, and hitting him from the side doesn't actually do that much damage for a while. So basically all you can really do for a fair amount of the fight is to just chip at him with your regular attacks and build up SP for when he does become vulnerable. However, it can take him a while to do that sort of thing. Yeah, whenever he hits the wall with this rolling attack, his stun meter goes up. And when he runs into it enough time, that's when you can start actually hurting him. And I kinda messed it up by attacking him from the side before he was actually vulnerable. Because you see, when he's knocked out, the main vulnerable spot is actually the front. So, yeah, completely messed it up. Well, I hit him hard enough where it did. I hit him hard enough that the next stun cycle did finish him. All I need to do is survive until then. Yep, that's all you need to do. However, his second phase does have some new attacks. When he goes into a second rolling phase, he actually becomes wider. Also, when he hits the walls, rocks fall. Okay, seeing as Adol and Dorn have both taken a horrible beating, Karna is really the only one left who can finish the fight. This is not looking good. I know I did better the first time I fought this boss. Oh well. See you next playthrough, buddy. That he is.
You've served me well. After seeing the mask's power, I'd call this experiment a success. Who am I? I don't see why I should introduce myself to the likes of you. But I'm in such a wonderful mood today, I'll grant you your wish. I am Bonnie, a magician who controls people using the darkness.
Okay.
in their own
Bonnie is one of the main villains of East 4 in every version. In both Dawn of Ys and Mask of the Sun, she is a member of the Darkness clan. And in those two versions, she is behind transforming Lemnos into a monster, and thus the first boss you fight in both Dawn of Ys and Mask of the Sun. So having Lemnos under her control is very consistent with the established story. But so why is he so much stronger? Apparently not. Oh, he's one of those characters. And this is where this plot thread loses me. Yeah. So, this is the reason for the title of this video, because I would be fine with having Lemnos be a more important character in the story of East 4, but it should not be at the expense of Karna. Because... oh, how do I go through this? in earlier versions of Ys 4, Karna was still kind of rough and tumble, but she was a respected leader and was this kind of person who could even keep up with Adol's adventuring vigor. But now they decided to make it so that she's forever behind. She is the only character in this version of Ys 4 whose stature in the setting is diminished by her presence in this version of the story, and as far as I'm concerned, that dog don't hunt. Basically, as far as Karna's role in the story, I didn't really want any changes. Maybe flesh some things out, more or less. So, basically, I asked for nothing, and I got less. Yeah, she needs some time to sort out the fact that she's now the Krillin of her own story. Yeah, the alternate masks are something new to the story of Ys 4. Yeah, where did I go? You know, let's head towards the river. But before that, we're actually going to try doing a couple of the side quests around here. Because side quests are always good for gold harvesting. And I'm equipping this shield ring because the next side quest I'm going to do involves a really tough optional fight. But first we're going to do the materials thing, because we already have all of them. We're not going to really be short on materials for most things in this game. Oh boy. Yeah, I know I shouldn't expect every game to be Emerald Dragon, but what they did with Karna's story in this game is still kinda disappointing. And thank you for the golds. And we're going to save here. Just making sure. So, sword training. shouldn't be a problem. Hadal is a swordsman. He has a sword. Okay, what do you want us to do for a sword fight, learning? Oh, that's the spirit. Oh? A complication has arisen. Yeah, Durin uses his punches to punch everything. Okay, so, Okay, our next optional boss fight is against Durin. Okay, so Durin is actually a pretty nasty fight because his attacks come out about as fast as they do when he's in your party. And he hits you for about 50 to 60 damage a pop with his regular moves. Because his attacks come out fast, it's actually difficult to get flash moves off of him. So your best move is to use Sonic Slide because it gives you plenty of movement and has a chance of knocking him down. And when you run out of skill points, you need to wait for a good opportunity to hit him and regain your skill points. Now, I got lucky a couple of times with my dodging, but in general, the strategy I use should work pretty well. There is an achievement for winning this fight, by the way. Because it's an urgent quest, you can't over-level or over-equip it. You have to fight it as is. And there we go. Well, a lot of people say that when they lose to Adol. You alright? Thank you, sir. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, that was kind of the whole point of this journey. Okay, so Pointy End goes first. I guess so. We didn't see any of it, but okay. No problem. And we get 2,000 gold from her. And another... Let's see, what do we get? And another 2,000 gold for fighting Doran.
That was nothing.
So now let's go out and try to fight that hunt monster. I forget exactly how strong it is, so this is going to be an adventure. Oh. Oh, hey, you made it through the maze. Sure.
What?
Well, whatever floats your quinquereme, Commander.
Hey!
Okay, that's fair.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, the thing about General Leo is that he's always behind you, but on the other hand, he's always behind you. So while General Leo may seem to be a bit of a buffoon, he does have some skill. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Map, please. Okay, just down that way. God, this constant movement by dodge rolling makes me think of West of Loathing. The stupid walking perk. When you were a child, you wanted to walk so badly. Now you can. Well, sir, you are very large. Okay. Not okay. Definitely not okay. Yeah, this isn't happening. Let's just sit in the shade for a little while. Yeah, the thing about the hunt contracts is that they aren't ever really urgent. So you can just hold off and do them whenever you feel you've got a better shot. The truth of the matter is that there aren't that many urgent quests in this game. And the quests that are marked as urgent are things that you can do pretty easily when you get them, except for maybe the fight with Durin. which way was I going to go? Yeah, and we're just going to go back across the bridge we lowered before. Okay, a brief trip through the forest. Now, the thing about the two initial quests that Durin gives you is that you can actually do them in any order. We didn't have to go to Komodo Village first. We could have gone to the next village at any time, you know, before starting the Ancient Burrow quest. But I wanted to see Karnak. And besides, the tree was closer anyway. Ah, another labyrinth. Just like the previous one, the thing you need to remember is find the different thing and do that. In this case, the different thing is go downhill. In fact, these people will spell it out for you the first time you go downhill. Oh boy. Durin, how long have you been in this party? We're gonna get mixed up in there no matter what. Sorry, buddy, you're just gonna have to ride it out. We, however, are under no such directives. And we're at the exit already. Let's see, this one... Oh, it's linked to the other ones we've already done. No problem, son. And we'll just take a look at this. So, what do we remember this time? Oh, you're new? We're going to have to see what you're about.
at all.
That's a fair reasoning. They do have a certain presence, don't they?
All right.
Okay, that's it for this time. There's only one memory fragment there, so this should be simple. And I will be seeing you where we go to the village on the river. See you then. Goodbye.